Всем привет, ребята, с вами Эрик. Сегодня продолжаем проходить Бэтмена, Враг Внутри, The Enemy Within. Сегодня будем проходить эпизод 2. Сейчас зайдем в игру. Мы уже прошли первый эпизод. И сейчас будем проходить второй эпизод. На данном стриме у меня есть донат. По ссылке в описании можете перейти задонатить, поддержать. Там может в сообщении написать какое-нибудь пожелание для канала или что-нибудь я бы сделал. Какую-нибудь цель бы для накопления. Там вот это вот все. Ну, посмотрим, как у нас будет с донатом. Так. У меня установились эти эпизоды. У меня все 4 эпизода установились. Осталось только подождать 5-й эпизод. Ну и пройти все эти эпизоды однозначно. Сейчас будем проходить «Что скрыто внутри» эпизод. Так что всем приятного просмотра. Но перед этим я должен кое-что сделать. Так, ладно, все, давайте залетаем на второй эпизод. Как я знаю, Telltale Games нам расскажет, что было, ну, вкратце. В первом эпизоде, кто, может, не смотрел по каким-нибудь причинам. Ладно, погнали.
A madman from Gotham's past returned to terrorize my city. He drew me into his twisted game, striking at the things I hold most dear. But I survived his deadly traps. I emerged the victor. But the cost was too great. Lucius Fox is dead. Riddler is dead. And with him, the only lead I had to taking down the greatest danger Gotham has ever faced. And the person best equipped to help me is a threat to my deepest secret.
The Riddler was going to be my way in, once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne. First thing you need to know, I can keep your secret. And since you've been doing right by me, I'll continue to keep it. No reports, nothing. No one else needs to know. To deal with the present threat, though, I need both of you. The man inside and outside the mask. You have to understand, I'm not the enemy here. It may seem that way right now, but I'm not. Our problems are far too big for us to be bickering among ourselves.
You don't have to tell me that. I know we're on the same side.
I'm glad to hear it. I thought you might be harder to convince. When Riddler's friends hear he's dead, they ain't gonna just carry on carrying on. They might get sloppy. They might want revenge. Or they might simply accelerate their plans. I'm gonna need eyes everywhere in Gotham. A man like Bruce Wayne, with all his influence and resources, can go places Batman can't. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? Your public persona could be a great help to us here. Maybe even as much as Batman in certain situations.
I know when to be Batman and when to be Bruce. It's the mask that fits best at the time.
Tactical. Now you're speaking my language.
What the hell?
Looks like the whole city's under attack.
We've got a report of a raid on the Gotham PD arsenal. If those bastards get their hands on our weapons...
This is coordinated. It's Riddler's gang. It has to be. We're gonna need Batman for this one.
Agreed.
Emergency services is already pushed to the limit.
Then we'll have to redeploy patrol officers to defend the arsenal.
Don't divert any men, Gordon. I can handle the arsenal call.
Then go already. Let's move, people. This is what we trained for.
There's been an attack in the financial district.
Biotech company on the west side is under siege.
По всему Готэму преступники теперь будут ходить. Ой, и сразу же ачивку дали так быстро. Ну ладно. Так. Опа. Погодите. Донатик. Привет, Го-Тим. Го-Тим. Минуту назад было сообщение. Го-Тим, Марк. Го-Тим. Так, ладно, продолжаем. Так, ладно, погнали, где это мы? Так, если что, насчет донатов сразу скажу. Надо писать в чат, потому что у меня не подключена вот эта штука. Чтобы, да, чау. Не подключена штука, чтобы видно было на стриме донат, поэтому желательно писать на стриме в сообщении, коммент, чтобы я быстрее увидел донат. Вот так, на будущее. Так, ладно, поехали.
Shut it. You got what you came for. You don't need me.
Well, you better hope that's not true. Outlive your usefulness and the boss will make a pretzel out of your neck.
Whoa.
How many are there?
I don't know. 10 or 12, maybe? The really big one. He made me give him the keys to the armored transport vehicles. I didn't want to, I swear.
It's okay. Get out of here. Now.
Thank you, Batman. Hey, you about done?
Yeah, just about.
All right.
Ух ты, охранник полетел. Бэйн, да? Ха-ха.
Who are you? A nightmare. Much like yourself. But you can call me Bane.
Бэйн. Воу. Так. Ну, погнали, брат.
A man cannot win a war alone. You fight well, but you fight alone. You will die alone.
Так, интересно. В этом эпизоде, наверное, все эти злодеи будут. Фриз, Харли, Бэйн. Ну, Джокер. Но нафиг. Ну, нафиг. Давай, вот так.
I can see why Riddler wanted to be the one to kill you.
Riddler is dead.
He's dead.
Riddler?
You should be worrying about yourself.
I promised my men a hell of a battle if ever I faced you. And I'd hate to disappoint. Oh, I haven't faced a true warrior since I left Peña Duro prison. And there...
Oh.
Save your strength, man. This one is mine.
О, это усилялка для Бэйна. Я забыл, как называется, если она как называется. Но, да, да. Вены. Оу. Больно. Ловко.
I will give you a piece for death. If you take it.
Оу. Помог. Хорош. Сейчас этого убьют они. Блин. Нет.
This pain you're feeling, Batman.
Ауч. Больновато, наверное. Я думал, он ему сейчас в хребет сломается. Да, не то, что все ожидали. Бэйна легко победить без этой его штуки. Блин, Бэтмен только кончилось. Надо было продержаться еще чуть-чуть.
There's nothing to fear, my friend. Keep your eyes open. Don't let anyone follow you to the warehouse.
Don't worry, we'll take the back way by the docks.
Safe travels, my friends.
Этого убили, да? Вызвать Гордона, вызвать Уоллер. Гордона. Гордон знает этот город лучше. Управление полиции должно было... Ну, Уоллер обидится. Я надеюсь. Нет, я лучше позвоню Гордону, надо отношения с ним наладить.
Batman? Batman, what's wrong?
Jim. Hang in there. Help is on the way.
Все. Подох. Неожиданно, неожиданно. Ладно. Ну, пока интересно, пока интересно. Начало интересное. Второго эпизода. Все, Бэтмен. Бэтмен с Enemy Vision.
Batman!
Batman! Say something if you can hear me.
Gordon. Christ. Batman.
Come on, help me.
It won't move.
Batman, we're gonna need you to help us push this thing off you. You can do it!
It's moving. Jesus Christ.
Come on.
The mechanic. Where is he? He didn't make it. Damn it. He saved my life.
Batman?
It's okay, Jim. I just need a minute.
The entire GCPD arsenal raided? Every single armored personnel carrier stolen? With those and the hardware they stole? Christ, I don't even want to think about it. I just want to know who these sons of bitches are.
There's only one of them that matters. He called himself Bane. His men loaded the weapons onto the APCs. Said they were taking them to a warehouse near the docks. They need to be found.
I'm already taking orders from Waller. I gotta take it from you, too? So that's how it is.
I'm sorry, Jim. But the city will be in danger if you don't.
I'll, see what I can do. Put whatever man... a search for those armored vehicles. In the field and watching CCTV feeds.
Yes, sir.
You know, I'm still mad as hell at you.
Why?
Interrogating that Riddler goon without my damn consent. I only agreed to work with you because I thought you were a man of principle. Someone who wanted to step out of the shadows and into the light. I don't know what's going on with you and Waller, but you've changed. It's like I don't even know who you are anymore.
I'm sorry, Joe.
And for what? Being like Waller?
No. For everything.
Well, you've been under a lot of pressure. Even for you. Just don't let it happen again. I'm glad you called me with this. Good to know this partnership still means something. But I won't lie. We've still got a ways to go.
Right on time. I'll get to the Batcave. See if I can make some sense of what happened tonight.
So, what did I miss?
Oh, I was at the scene of a heist at the Gotham brokerage house when Batman called me here.
What were they after?
We're still getting a full account. Once the dust settles, I'll send you everything we've got. Detective Bullock's writing up a full report. I'll have him send you a copy.
Officers are ready.
I've got to get going.
Your partner, Avesta. How is she?
Still in the hospital. The doctors say the hearing damage could be permanent. Damn it, it should have been me. I failed her. I put her in danger. It's my fault.
Avesta's tough. A survivor. She'll pull through.
Well, she's been through a lot. I just hope this doesn't break her. Look, I owe you one for saving my life back there. So I gotta warn you. Waller flipped when she heard you called Gordon instead of her. You really should stay on Waller's good side for as long as you can. For everyone's sake. I'll tell Avesta you asked about her.
Alfred, prep the med bay. We're going to need it.
Эпизод 2. Что скрыто внутри? Интересно, интересно. Будем охотиться за Бэйном. И, возможно, встретим всех остальных.
Bruce!
I'm fine. Really.
You are not fine, Bruce. None of this is fine. You were nearly killed tonight. Those minutes of silence, waiting for you to respond, they were the worst of my life. I didn't know if you were alive or dead, or if I would ever see you again.
I'm so sorry to put you through that, Al.
You'll just do it again tomorrow? We already lost Lucius. I couldn't bear losing you, too. We can talk about all this later. Come on now. Let's get you patched up. As if he wasn't bad enough. Now Director Waller knows your identity. That information in her hands?
Waller isn't the one we need to worry about. Bane is still on the loose, with enough guns to arm a small militia.
I understand. The man died for you tonight, Bruce. Tried to save you from that monstrosity. Too many have died. In too short a time. The cost of this war, it just continues to rise.
Alfred, we will get through this. You know that, right? This storm will pass.
Yes, I know that, Bruce, and I'm sorry for not being my resolute self. It's just this Bane is terrifying. We've never seen this kind of destructive power before.
Waller was right about one thing. Riddler was just a small part of a larger threat. Let's begin with the dart I pulled from his neck.
Got it?
I'm good, thanks, Al. Huh. There's still some toxin left in here.
What kind of toxin?
Something new. There's a whole series of powerful psychoactive meds in this cocktail. Drugs that are lethal when combined.
Who could have come up with such a concoction?
And did the same person pull the trigger?
Bane's attack was one of 3 tonight, all at the same time.
Let's bring him up. Get an assessment of the damage. Gothcorp Labs, Genetic Research Facility. Where do we even start with this?
Yes, I have no idea.
Authorities can't determine what was even stolen until all of that melts.
At least 20 dead, some completely encased in ice.
Others were frozen solid. Some of their limbs shattered as they fled. Waller's intel shows that the thieves made off with numerous pieces of equipment used in the storage and transportation of biological material.
I don't even want to think what they'd want that for.
No IDs on any suspects, though. Security cameras frozen. All witnesses dead.
Это этот мистер Флис, как я понимаю, по льду. То это Харли, наверное.
Gotham brokerage. 10 million in diamonds stolen. Some safety deposit boxes emptied. Contents unknown. Over a dozen dead, and even more wounded.
Доктор Харли.
Mostly by gunshot, though some victims had their heads smashed in.
Oh, that's barbaric. Witnesses place Harleen Quinzel at the scene, dressed up as a clown and wielding a mallet.
Don't ask me.
Riddler's friends are as insane and gruesome as he was. Perhaps even more.
Those same witnesses say that she acted alone. All that carnage. All by herself.
Guns, money, biotech. What are they planning?
We won't know until we get to Bane.
I don't mean to cause offense, but you're in no shape to beat the information out of that monster, or take on his friends if it comes to it. We've already seen how formidable Bane is on his own. Taking on all of them, that would be suicide in your current condition.
Alfred, you should know better than to underestimate me. Maybe you have a point. Even so, we can't just wait for them to strike again. The death toll is already too high.
You told Waller you knew when to be Batman and when to be Bruce. Riddler said his friends abandoned him at the Lady of Dublin.
He alluded to the fact that John Doe was one of them.
If that's the case, then John can get you close to the others. He already wants you to meet them. John Doe might be your best chance of getting inside, finding out what they're up to.
John's hardly predictable, but it's a risk I'll have to take.
He clearly sees something in you that appeals to him. It'll be dangerous approaching Bane and his people this way. They'll be suspicious of anyone who isn't a proven criminal. You'll have to give the performance of a lifetime to pull the wool over their eyes.
Bruce Wayne has influence, an endless bank account, and as of last year, questionable integrity.
Everything a criminal network looks for in a new recruit.
So that's it then. I find John Doe and accept his offer. The stacked deck. That's where he is.
I suppose you couldn't wait an hour or two while you rest.
Not a chance.
Ну куда вот идти вот с поломанным всем? Ну я имею в виду с телом, который уже все. Кстати, время, по-моему, уже отремонтировали. Теперь она нормально показывает. Так, ладно.
I'll tell you about Batman. He's no hero. The way I see it, he's just a bunch of hired muscle for rich guys. Guys like Bruce Wayne.
I see. Willie, tell Bruce Wayne how that makes you feel.
Okay. It feels...
No, Willie, he's on your right.
It feels like crap, Wayne.
Preach!
And you're just a huge, colossal, gigantic, spoiled piece of
Say that to my face. Come on, out with it.
Well, I'll say what I want. John says this is a safe space.
Bruce! Don't mind Willie. We're just messing with you. You look like you could use a drink.
What about my medicine?
Bottle's under my chair, Willie. You're making wonderful progress. I run a therapy circle here every second Sunday. These people need the expertise that I learned in Arkham. So, that rude know-it-all really got what was coming to him.
Authorities are refusing to comment on the death of the mysterious criminal known as Riddler.
Who am
However,
I?
sources
Who
inside the
am I?
GCPD say
You're a
that one
rotting,
murder, and that the
stinking
killer is
corpse.
still at large.
That's who you are.
John, did you have anything to do with the Riddler's death?
I mean, I hated the guy, but geez, Bruce. You really think I'd be capable of cold-blooded murder? After everything you know about me, you really think I'd do that?
No, of course not. I mean, I know you hated him, but you're no killer. What was I thinking?
I know what you were thinking. But hey, no harm done. Anyway, I was a little surprised to see you, Bruce. I'm guessing this is about that favor I asked. Look, before we get into that, I need to come clean. Riddler was more connected to my friends than I'd let on at the funeral.
Riddler? Really?
Yeah, he was kind of our leader, but he was just so bad at it and so intolerably annoying. I thought he'd be out of the picture by the time you came around. I should have told you. I didn't want you to think we were all like him. No secrets between us. Ever again. You have my word. I pinky swear.
Pinky swear.
Friends for life. All right, let's go meet the guys. I'll let them know we're on our way.
Hey! I'm out of medicine. I don't like your face. I think you're bothering my friend John.
Stay out of this, Willie. I'm talking to John, not you.
It looks like I better teach your pal here some manners.
Uh-oh.
You shouldn't have walked in here. That was your first mistake. And it's gonna be your last mistake.
Perfect. The lovely violence.
What the hell are you doing to my boss?
William had a problem, and we took care of it.
Is he dead?
I said we took care of it.
All right, freak show. I'm calling them.
Come on. Better get out of here. That was fantastic! Oh, cool! They're expecting you. Bruce, wow. One more thing. You can't tell anyone this. This is big. Huge. I think I'm in love. It's an odd feeling. At first, I thought I had some kind of disease.
I am so happy, John. You deserve the best.
Yeah, I'd blush if I could.
So mysterious. You at least gotta tell me your name.
She'll want to introduce herself, but if you could please help me look good in front of her, I'd appreciate it. Come on. We shouldn't keep her waiting. Almost got it. God damn it. Thought I had it. Here, give me a hand with this, will you? I'm pretty sure this is how you get this thing started.
John, really? You stole this car?
I know it's kind of falling apart, but it was the only thing available, you know? Besides, the newer models, they don't start so easy without a key. There we go!
Don't turn around. All right, Wayne. You got my attention. Give me one good reason why I don't redecorate the windshield with your noodle. It's real bright. That's a pretty good reason. I like a guy who's good with his hands. I'm just joshing you, rich boy. See? There wasn't even a bullet in the chamber. Oops. Let's put some music on.
Bruce, this is the lady I was telling you about. Harley Quinn. Isn't she a hoot?
Вот и Харли.
Never. And I mean never do that again.
Oh, Brucey, I was just having fun. Don't you like fun?
Oh, come on, Bruce. Harley was just kidding.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. You probably don't like things that go bang too much. After that sad, sad way you lost your folks. Puddin' here says you're chomping at the bit to meet us. I want to get an idea why. What do you get out of rubbing shoulders with the likes of us?
Well, when you have as much money as I do, you get bored. I'm just looking for a little excitement.
Excitement. Mr. Silver Spoon needs some new toys.
Oh, you should have seen the way he took care of business with the guy in the bar, though, Harley. He's a force to be reckoned with.
Do us a favor, Hood. Skip over to that bodega and get me a slushie.
Right now?
Need a buck?
Nah, I got it.
Poor John. He just doesn't know who he is yet. You know, he's searching. Highly impressionable. He thinks the world of you. So I asks myself, what's Bruce Wayne want with a lost soul like John? It's kind of a mismatch.
John and I went through a lot in Arkham. He's a friend.
Oh, ain't that cute? You're sweet on little old Puddin'. Here's the thing, lover boy. Guys like him don't have friends like you. You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble. And I only like trouble when I'm the one causing it. You got a good reason why I should trust you? 'Cause I sure as hell can't see one. After all, you're a squeaky clean favored son of Gotham. How am I supposed to believe you won't run to the cops the first chance you get?
You shouldn't. You can't trust anyone. Not in our line of work.
Ain't that the truth? You're not what I expected. Still, You gotta show me you got what it takes to be part of our pact. Oh, gee, thanks, Bud.
We gotta go. What were you guys talking about?
Your friend was just saying how much he liked you, Bud. Got a little man crush on ya. Ain't that right, Brucey? Ain't that the gist of it?
I never said that.
Oh, come on. You gotta stand by your words or you ain't nothing at all.
It's okay, Bruce. I know it's hard to talk about feelings and stuff. I want you to know, the feeling's mutual.
Угу. Все видно. Прям в машине.
Oh my god! That is the best damn slushie ever. Suck on that. I swear, it'll make your whole body shiver. Come on, put your lips on it. I ain't got cooties.
Ну, блин, не знаю. А вот это я уже не знаю, пить как-то или не пить. Давай, Марк, если ты на стриме, или, ну, кто-нибудь, если на стриме, то что, принимать от нее коктейль или нет? От Харли, я имею в виду. Принимать или не принимать коктейль? Потому что я не знаю. Ого. Ну ладно.
Cross my heart. I told ya. Okay, here's what's going to happen now, Mr. Moneybags. You're gonna go get Mama a little present. From inside there.
Wayne Enterprises.
A little bird told me there's some...
Либо у меня как-то баганула игра, и у меня показывает ровным счетом ничего, либо сама игра такая, то что... Потому что любая игра может багануть. Ну, не знаю.
Pretty fancy hacking tech up there. Something called a phalanx key.
Что со стримом? А что со стримом?
Me, I'll know you're on the level. Maybe I'll even bring you along on our next job. You'll get all the thrills you ever dreamed of.
Да, у меня, наверное, игра со стеклами баганула. А что мне со стримом, напиши? Может, что-то не так? Тут запретная съемка. А, типа вот этого? Сейчас. Это не важно. Это все нормально. Так, ладно, поехали.
Security systems in Gotham. And it's just sitting there, hidden in your lab, waiting for someone to put it to use. What's the matter? You better not try nothing fishy. I don't want to have to splatter that pretty face.
It's okay, Harley. Bruce and I already talked. He'll do whatever you want.
Is that right? Will you do whatever I want? Will you jump when I say jump?
I'll do whatever I think is necessary. That's how this gets done.
Sounds like Bruce has got it covered.
Блин, с такими стеклами плохо все. Надеюсь, игра в дальнейшем не забагала вот так вот. Очень надеюсь.
Make yourself useful and get me that phalanx key. And hurry. Mama really wants to get herself some tacos when you're done.
Got this, Bruce.
А, я один пойду. Ну ладно. Фух, игра хотя бы не забаговала. Wayne Enterprises. Нам надо будет грабануть. В этой части, получается, мы будем больше, наверное, не за Бэтмена, а за Брюса играть. И будем типа таким преступником под прикрытием. Хотя, надеюсь, в бэтменовской части тоже будет мало. Я люблю, когда и так много.
Mr. Wayne. Yeah, if you could please sign in on account of the attack.
Я Лего Бэтмена прошел. А какого Лего Бэтмена? 3-го, да? Лего Бэтмен 3 покидая Готэм? Сейчас просто на паузе поставим, интересно. Если 3-го Бэтмена, то тоже прикольно. Я проходил все 3. 1-го, 2-го, 3-го. Ну, именно Лего. 2-го и 3-го. А, нормально. 1-й тоже прикольно, советую пройти.
So, what brings you in? If you don't mind me asking. Is everything okay?
I believe that's my name on the building, which means I don't have to explain myself to you.
Oh, of course not, Mr. Wayne. I didn't... You're checked in, sir.
Второй топ. Да, второй тоже прикольный. Ничего не говорю насчет него. Потому что второй тоже классный. Первый такая ностальгия, второй классный. Ну а третий тоже офигенный. Все офигенные части, все. Но в третьей части там дополнения всякие персонажи там. Тут все купить можно. А во втором, по-моему, Бэтмене нельзя. В первом точно нельзя. Во втором не помню. А вот в третьем можно. Вот в чем плюс третьего. Ну, потому что новая Лего-игра. Ё-моё. А ничего его...
Your man's lying down on the job.
What did you do to him? Is he still alive?
Don't worry. A little bump on the head never killed anyone. Going up, Brucey.
Помочь.
You do know how an elevator works.
Блин. Вообще я бы охраннику помог. Мне третий не нравится. А почему? Почему тебе третий не нравится, Бэтмен? Помню все прикольные Бэтмены. Мне второй, наверное, меньше всех понравился. Хотя не знаю. Нет, все топовые. Я не буду говорить, кто меньше, кто больше понравился. Сюжет короткий. Тупо из-за сюжета. Ясно.
Good boy. As long as you keep up this good behavior. Give me a hard time, I might have to go back and finish the job.
He wasn't a very good guard anyway. I mean, isn't he supposed to keep people out? Maybe getting knocked out will teach him a lesson.
Don't do that again.
How cute. He thinks he's the one giving the orders. Listen, sugar. Don't ever tell me what I can and can't do.
Bruce is a real man of substance, Harley. It's in his blood.
Thought you were gonna wait in the car.
And Harley figured you'd want some company.
Didn't want you to have to do this all by your lonesome. You don't have a problem with that, do you?
Побеги ее. Да, сейчас я побью, Джон расстроится, меня раскусит как Бэтмена, да-да. Это вариант от Визи, да?
Fine, but no one else gets hurt.
You got a strange set of priorities for someone who wants on my good side.
I get it, Bruce. You're the boss. You don't turn your back on your people, even when they're useless. I have to say, Bruce, it's exhilarating to walk these hallowed halls with you. This is where the wheeling and dealing happens, the power plays, the boardroom scuffles. I can feel all that toxic energy in the walls. You think I could run a place like this one day? Like you, Bruce? I think I'd get quite a kick out of being CEO.
Nah, corporate life, not for you, John. You should find your own thing. Make that dream a reality.
Oh, I have a lot of dreams in this head of mine, Bruce. A lot.
Hey, pull it together, Puds. All that slushy you drink has got you.
Сейчас мне кажется, что кто... Да, именно так.
Oh, Bruce, well, I'm surprised to see you. And these are... To whom do I owe the pleasure?
They're fashion consultants. I figured it's time I try out a new look.
Not just Bruce. We're gonna revamp this whole place. Dress everyone in snazzy uniforms.
Oh, well, no one ran this by me.
Just think, you could come into work on Monday dressed just like me.
Is this some kind of joke?
Do I look funny to you? Like I'm some kind of punchline or something?
Excuse me?
You gonna let your employees sass me like that? Is this the kind of operation you run here? Your worker bees just mouth off whenever they want?
Leave her alone.
I ain't even gotten started.
I said back off.
Your friends don't suit you, Bruce.
You got a firm grip, Mr. Corporation. The kind that makes a girl go weak at the knees. Wanna show me what else you can do with those hands? We could carve out some alone time. Just you and little old me.
Tempting, but I'm pretty sure that would be a bad idea.
Yes, that would be a terrible idea. Bruce has a job to do, remember?
Shut your pie hole, will you, John? You gotta learn to live in the moment.
Чего? Не нравится мне это все, уже Регину встретили.
Forget it, Brucey boy. Your secret lab ain't really a secret. Cobblepot's got quite a mouth on him. I don't think he ever shut it the whole time I was working at Blackgate Prison. He told me all sorts of interesting stuff. Say, do you like chess? Work your magic. Tick-tock. What's the hold-up? Tight squeeze.
You know, I are the closest friends I've ever had.
А что они подумают, то что я Бэтмен или... Ну, то что Брюс Бэтмен или, типа... Он скажет то, что работает с Бэтменом. Или что? Не знаю.
I present to you our secret lab.
Lucius, you have seriously outdone yourself this time.
Glad you like it.
Like it? Oh, no, this changes everything.
It was getting a bit dodgy hiding all those batarangs in the Wayne Enterprise R&D wing.
Thank you, Lucius.
Come on. Now the real work starts.
Somehow I was expecting more.
Where's the giant crater? I thought this was where your friend went out with a bang.
That was his office upstairs.
Better question. Where's the phalanx key?
It should be in the vault.
Well, what you waiting for, sweetie? Go get it.
Вот еще я замечаю, в первом эпизоде, не помню, было такое или нет, то, что там пишут, допустим, милый, допустим, надо называют, а пишут милая. Типа, Брюс это женщина, еще вот выбор диалога там тоже. Типа, в машине там был выбор, я такого не говорила, хотя он мужик, и он должен, типа, я такого не говорил. Ну, странно это выглядит. Это русская локализация, русский дубляж. Я боюсь, что кого-то еще встретил.
Lock protocol vault thumbprint required Lucius Fox. That's not right. Why the lockout? Someone's been in here.
What's taking so long, Bruce?
It's saying it won't open without Lucius's thumbprint.
And that got blown up with the rest of him, didn't it? All the dumb luck. You're saying we can't get it open, then? Harley's not going to like that at all. Or you.
Let me try to find latent prints around here with my scanner.
Always thinking, this guy.
Так, проверьте лабораторию на наличие отпечатков. Люциус Фокс. Кто-то поставил его отпечатки. Кто такой технологичный? У меня есть одно предположение. Типа Тиффани. Ну или... Ну, Тиффани, она технологичная, она может заменить.
Nope. Not encouraging.
Так, что он мог трогать? Коробка. Клавиатуру. Клаву он мог трогать.
Alright, that's a start.
Угу. Ну, клаву по-любому все трогать. Так, монитор трогать он бы не стал. Стол. Возможно.
Dinner to celebrate Tiffany's first day at Wayne Enterprises. Sorry you didn't make it there, Lucius. I remember when Tiffany brought that back from art class. Getting there.
Mm-hmm. Так, ну, картина, возможно.
Tiffany built that rocket herself. Lucius was so proud.
Mm-hmm.
One more partial print should do it.
Еще то, что он трогал на столе, нет уже. Ну, коробка, возможно.
Just a bunch of old reports. Need to remember to clean out some of this junk. Not a single usable print.
Ни единого годного отпечатка. Ну, монитор вряд ли. Может, эта штука. Генератор какой-то. Главное, чтобы эти не заподозрили ничего. То, что типа Бэтмен. Отпечатки.
Now that's a shiny piece of metal. What's it do?
I'm not even sure if it works.
It's an EMP generator, Puddin'. Tell him what it does.
It emits a pulse that knocks out other nearby electronic devices.
Who wouldn't want to try that?
Так, ладно, погнали дверь открывать. В хранилище. Предположение, что Тиффани, но вряд ли. Чтоб угадать. Так, погнали.
For now, still finding ways to help me. Stay there. Don't touch anything.
I touch what I want when I want, Brucey boy. You knew what's best for you. You'd quit giving orders and find me that key.
Вот сейчас, мне кажется, что-то будет не то. Посмотрим. Люци. Да ладно.
I told you I'd find out what you got my dad mixed up in. This is much worse than I thought.
You're not safe here. You have to hide.
What the hell are you doing with a secret room full of weapons? What's going on here, Bruce? What's all this for?
Your father worked with Batman. That's who all this stuff is for.
Batman. I knew it! His tech. Dad's fingerprints are all over it. I came looking for answers, but I didn't expect this.
Bruce.
These people you're with. I saw on the cameras what they did to that guard. To Regina.
They'll do the same to you, or worse. Get out of sight.
Bruce, what's taking so long in here, huh? Hey, I know you. We met at your father's funeral.
John.
Okay, Bruce, no need to get physical. I get it. We'll be as quiet as lab rats. But what about Harley? I mean, she's gonna want to know about your, friend here. What am I supposed to tell her?
Keep your mouth shut, John, or I promise you you'll regret it.
I can tell this means a lot to you, Bruce. You're using your stern father voice. I like it.
You heard him. Shut it.
You got it. I don't like lying to Harley, but I'll do it for you, Bruce. What I really need is the phalanx key. You give me that, I can go out there and, you know, make Harley happy.
You can have the key. Just leave Tiffany out of it, okay?
You mean this thing?
That's it?
You've got to be kidding, Bruce. You can't give these psychos anything from this lab.
Hey now, no need to get personal. We're all on the same side, remember?
Please, Tiffany. I've been honest with you every step of the way. Now I need you to trust me. Please.
I better not see this on the evening news.
Thank you. This makes things so much better for everyone.
Thank you, Tiffany. You made the right call.
Harley will be over the moon when I show her this.
Stay out of sight until we are long gone.
Whatever. Bruce. You better know what you're doing.
Took you long enough? I was starting to think you got sucked into a portal to another dimension or something. You boys did good, you know? Made Mama proud. It don't look like nothing special.
You've got what you wanted. Now let's just get out of here.
Load that thing up too, John. I need it. Hurry it up.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, Alfred.
I was keeping an eye on you over the security feed.
Well, breaking into my own company was unexpected.
Things could have gone so much worse. That you managed to keep both John and Tiffany quiet was a masterstroke, Bruce. Still, that young woman is smarter than both of us, Bruce. It's only a matter of time before she puts the rest of the pieces together. I heard you reveal that Lucius worked with Batman. But will that satisfy her? You know what she's like. She won't stop digging until she gets to the truth. Maybe we should just tell her. I've always regretted not being more honest with you about your father's life. Don't make the same mistake I did.
You're right. I'll be as honest with Tiffany as I can.
Very good. With regards to tonight's other catastrophes? Your night watchman got a nasty lump on the head, but don't worry, he'll be fine. I've already arranged for him to get a generous payout and an extended vacation. And replaced tonight's offending security camera feed with dummy footage.
Yeah, thank you.
As for Regina, I'm afraid your fashion consultant's cover story is going to cause more problems. Your encounter there was too bizarre to be ignored. After what went on, it'll be a challenge to smooth things over with her. It's all coming so fast. One thing after another.
Fix it now, Alfred. Whatever you have to do. Just... I don't have time to worry about it.
Yes, of course, I'll figure something out. Bruce, I know we agreed there was no better way to get to Bane. And believe me, I want to see these monsters pay for what they've done. But this whole masquerade with John and Harley, well, frankly, it's exhausting. Well, be careful, and good luck.
Бэтмена вызвали. Ну ладно. Вызвали Бэтмена, значит. Так, полицейский департамент Готэма. Мы уже скоро этот эпизод закончим. В принципе. Чуть-чуть осталось.
Bat signal. Rooftop briefing. Almost feels like the good old days.
If you mean the city's crawling with masked lunatics and I'm not the commissioner, you're not far off the mark.
That's not what I meant. You've been demoted.
Waller busted me down to deputy ops. Everything's got to go through her office now. Demotion's still tied up in paperwork. For once, the bureaucracy is working in my favor. Here. You're welcome. It's information on Harleen Quinzel from sealed records we dug up at the coroner's office.
Harleen Quinzel's father committed suicide after decades of struggling with mental illness.
Yeah, tough story. Quinzel was a devoted, successful doctor.
But she couldn't save him. Must have been hard on her. The trauma of her father's death caused her breakdown. Turned her into the monster she is today.
I know what she's done, but I can't help but feel a little sorry for her. It's gotta be rough on a person, going through all that.
People are traumatized every day, Jim. Most find a way of dealing with it without having to bash people with a hammer.
I guess you're right.
Gordon, you're dismissed.
This is still my goddamn station house.
He's forgetting I'm the one who can make or break his career right now.
You only remind me every other minute.
Clearly, I need a better method of getting the message across.
That's enough, Waller. This is Jim's precinct. He's free to do as he pleases.
Maybe you weren't paying attention, but this is my turf now.
You're gonna push me too far, you hear me?
Is that a threat?
No, just God's honest truth. Something you wouldn't know a damn thing about.
She's got some kind of leverage on you, doesn't she? If she's jammed you up somehow, just say the word. I'll appeal to the mayor, the governor, whatever it takes to get her off your back.
I'll do whatever I can to help you.
She knows who I am, Jim.
Oh yeah? Well, so do I. You're Batman. That's all you ever have to be. That's all Gotham needs you to be. And you, if you're threatening to take that away, you should be ashamed of yourself. I don't want to hear it.
Just supposed to come to Gotham, put the chains on Riddler and his gang, and get the hell out. I'm just saying, this city gets under your skin. Fast. Know what I mean? Best laid plans and all that.
I do know. This city has made me who I am.
So I've heard. I just wish Gotham produced more Batmans and less Riddlers. Make my job a whole lot easier. I guess you locals see it differently. Agent Avesta. She fought to get on this assignment, you know? Wanted to see her old neighborhood. Wanted to see you. Her hometown hero. She wanted to impress you. She admires what you do for the people of this city. Your respect is important to her.
Does she know who I really am?
Who do you think told me who you are? For the world's greatest detective, you sure can be slow. So, Wayne Enterprises. Heard you made some new friends.
You're having me followed.
Thanks to you, these very bad people have an EMP and a key that'll open every lock I would want to keep bolted shut. They're clearly planning something. The stakes are too high to leave anything to chance. You know, I actually considered asking you to infiltrate Riddler's gang. Before everything blew up, I knew I could count on you to get me close to them. Close to Bane. You're good at this. Seems like you've already won Harley Quinn's trust.
What you saw was just a test.
An operation like theirs requires someone with your resources. As long as you don't blow it, they're gonna want to keep Bruce Wayne around until they take him for all they can. Get them away from their base of operations. Somewhere they'll be exposed. When they're all together, out in the open, contact me. I'll be standing by, ready to ambush. We'll take them down when they're at their most vulnerable. Sound good? They'll never know what hit them.
You need to involve Gordon.
Don't tell me how to run my operation.
His people know this city better than anyone.
And they have their hands filled with other priorities right now. Batman. If it gets bad for you, just remember. We're out here. When you're in deep like this, you need friends. Let's say everything goes pear-shaped, and you get stuck in there longer than you'd like. Then what's right, what's wrong, it all gets blurry. And guess what? That's okay. Because you're going to have to do some blurry things that you're not proud of before this is done. You hear me? That's just how these kinds of operations go down.
Whatever I have to do to put these scum away, I'm sure I'll get over it.
That's the spirit.
Al, I'm in.
Just don't stay embedded any longer than necessary.
I'll be in and out, Alfred. Just long enough to figure out their plans.
Good luck, Bruce. Stay safe.
Прикольный прикид. Брюс преступник. Оу. Ух ты. Надеюсь, все нормально будет. Да, кстати, время починено на этот эпизод.
Welcome to our little hideaway and home away from home, the end of the line. We're happy to have you.
Thanks,
Чё он на «вы» это?
You said you'd kill him after you got what you needed.
So what? Ain't a girl allowed to change her mind?
Could someone get me out of these handcuffs, please?
Tell me why I shouldn't kill you.
What I have is influence, and that is worth a lot.
Spoken like a man who has never had to do hard work.
Who the hell wants to do hard work?
I bring us back the transport and the arms we require. You bring back a worthless aristocrat. We don't need his money. We have what we need to finish this, thanks to me.
He ain't worthless, you overgrown bicep. He already got us an EMP device and the phalanx key. I'll betcha I can find a use for him.
I do not care how much these two swoon over you, Wayne. We don't want you here, and we don't need you here. Whoopsie. What the hell?
John! Turn it off!
Turn it off! Now!
Can you do something about this?
It's Freeze.
Freeze is coming. What have you done?
Whoa.
You need to uncuff me.
Don't screw this up.
You fool!
I can turn it off.
Make it stop, or I will seal you both in ice! I swear, if you don't get that electricity back on immediately, I'll send you to a frozen hell.
Здесь так. Давай. Нет, не то. Что? Надо все включить. Или может туда вот. Раз. Да блин. Не понимаю, что он. Честно не понимаю. Вот, я понял. Я увидел. Это сюда. Это сюда, я сразу не заметил. Вот это сюда. Это сюда. Это на время, значит. Ну, короче, просто вот эти два переключить, и все. Все, да. Надо все схемы так. Так, это просто так. Уберите оставшиеся схемы. Так, это надо сделать зеленым. Это все красным надо сделать. Ой. Давай. Последний осталось, последний. Я не успел. Или что? Блин, я не успел. Я тупил с первым.
It's Freeze.
Freeze is coming. What have you done?
А что он так разозлился?
You need to uncuff me.
Don't screw this up.
You fool!
I can turn it off.
Make it stop, or I will seal you both in ice.
Так, ладно, погнали, теперь знаю, как это делать. Так, надо сначала эти два. Раз. Теперь это надо вот так. А теперь все остальные надо делать красными. Нет, не то сделал, не то. Все. Деактивировано.
Well, at least we know that it works.
I must check on Nora. See how she is.
You may have impressed these two, but I haven't made up my mind about crushing your skull.
Fair enough.
Everyone back to work. There's still a lot to get done.
Who put you in charge?
Somebody has to give the orders.
That was a nice job before. Come on up to my office.
У Харли еще здесь свой офис есть. Нормально так.
Listen, Bruce. I just want to clear the air a little. You distanced yourself from us, back at your office. I don't blame you, after all the trouble I caused. You probably noticed I like to stir things up. It's a bad habit, and, well, it's made me more enemies than friends. I want to say, I'm sorry for messing with your people. Your employees. I know they probably mean a lot to you.
Thank you, Harley. Your apology means a lot.
Really? You probably think I'm a terrible person, but I want you to understand. You've seen these animals I work with. In my business, you let your guard down for a second, you get torn to shreds.
I can only imagine.
If I'm always pushing buttons, it's to keep people off balance, you know? Keep them guessing my next move. Keep the real me hidden. I hope you ain't gonna judge me for it. To be honest, I've been at it so long I don't even notice I'm doing it.
I'll be honest, Harley, I wasn't sure what to make of you. I'm impressed.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment, but don't push your luck. You ain't like these others. Bane's a powder keg, Freeze. Well, you saw Freeze. John's sweet, and believe me, he's got heaps of potential. But he's still a growing boy. You, though, you got your head screwed on right. You're reasonable. I can work with reasonable. We're pulling a job tonight. I want you to be a part of it. You already showed you know how to use that EMP better than any of these other clowns. I want you to come with.
A job? Sounds intriguing. What's the target?
I like you, Brucey, but I never give up all my secrets on a first date. It's need to know, and you don't need to know. All will be revealed eventually. Using that EMP, though, that's gonna make tonight's job a whole lot less messy. And that no-neck asshat Bane, he loves making a mess. People getting killed just makes his day. If you're gonna come with, you gotta convince the others.
Convince them?
It's a real pain in the ass sometimes, but you need a majority opinion for anything big. And bringing you along, well, you got some persuading to do. Let me know how I can help.
I get the feeling Bane doesn't like me very much.
That knucklehead respects strength and loyalty. Show him you got those, and he'll come around. He's a man's man. I don't got much time for all that burly machismo, but sit him down for a beer or something. He'll hear what you gotta say. He may kill you when you're done, but at least he'll listen.
So what's the deal with Freeze? He's unique.
You mean why he's blue and wrapped up in machinery? Accident in the lab. Here's the thing about Freeze. Only thing he gives two hoots about is his wife. He gave up everything to try and save her when she got sick. And I mean everything. Job, health, soul, the whole shebang.
She's dead?
Frozen stiff. Keeps her on ice in the next room while he searches for a cure. Ain't that just kooky? I mean, it explains why he flipped when the EMP went off.
I don't know. Sounds pretty romantic to me.
Bruce, you big softy. I suppose you could see it that way. It's just made him into such an angry person. You know, it's tearing him up inside. Talking about his wife is the only way to get Freeze to pay attention to you. But watch yourself. His attention ain't always a good thing.
Listen, I know about your father. About how you tried to help him.
He was a lost cause that made himself a shotgun lunch. What's that got to do with the price of tea in China? You trying to get in my head, Brucey?
Hey, my mistake. I didn't know it would upset you.
Who says I'm upset? If I wanted to talk about my pop, I wouldn't have had those records hidden. Which brings me to thinking, how the hell would you know a thing like that? You snooping around my private life? You got some inside track I don't know about.
You're gonna shoot me?
That's what guns are for, aren't they?
I warned you about pulling a weapon.
I must not have been listening.
Ух ты, неожиданно.
Around my private life.
It wasn't exactly a secret in Arkham, Harley. People talk, especially when they're out of their minds on meds.
That's right. Your stint in the loony bin.
Still friends?
Yeah, still friends. To be honest, I'm impressed you found that out. Just don't bring it up again.
Так, мы погнали все исследовать кабинет Харли. Просто.
Not really what I'm sensing from this group.
Так, давайте сначала с Бэйном разберемся, я думаю. С Бэйном нужнее всего, потом с Фризом. Так вот, Фриз и где-то Бэйн. Да, вот Бэйн. Я у Бэйна.
And now I see where Bane gets his fashion sense. I was hoping to get another chance to speak with you.
Thirsty work. My throat is dry. Fetch, Wayne.
Там давайте с Фризом, потому что я не знаю, где достать ему попить.
What would Harley need with an EMP? I can't risk tampering with it.
Так, давайте посмотрим, что у него тут.
What are they planning to do? I don't have time to sort through all this. Not with him. I heard about your wife, and Hear me out. I might be able to help.
What do you mean? You'll answer me if you're smart and understand the concept of self-preservation.
You can't go on forever like this. A fugitive caring for a terminally ill loved one?
What the hell do you know about it?
What if you get caught? Sent to prison? What happens to your wife then?
What do you propose?
I own technology companies, Victor. Big ones. You could house and protect her, continue your research to cure her.
Why? Why would you do this?
Oh, I'm not doing it for nothing. I expect a full return on my investment.
Practical. I respect that. I'll talk to Bane. Make sure he thinks you're on the level.
You have my word.
I may have misjudged you.
Any tips on handling Bane?
I don't know. Go talk to him. Good luck.
Так, мы попить надо дать. Где ему дать пить? Давай, я не знаю. У него нигде нету. По-моему.
Bane, a word.
What the hell do you want? Bane doesn't want us talking to him. Get out of here.
EMP shielding. This material will keep whatever it's insulating from being affected by the EMP blast.
Ух ты, у Джона свой домик есть. Ну, у каждого, короче, своя комнатка, свое место. Я понимаю. И, кстати, это... Прив я ем. Забыла ответить на коммент. Привет тебе. Приятного аппетита. Так, вот такой Джона.
Always good to see you, John.
I've been wanting to say, Bruce, thanks for helping me out before, and your office, making me look good.
Hey, I'm just glad everything worked out.
Did it ever? Handing that key over to Harley, giving her what she wanted, pure ecstasy. It was a big moment for me. I should have known right when we pinky sweared that everything would work out great.
Harley wants me to try to get in good with Bane and Freeze.
I think you're well on your way to doing just that. And I've been doing, you know, what I can to help, too. You didn't catch it? When it looked like Bane might kill you, I set off that EMP, you know, as a distraction. Thought it might give you a chance to show off your technical skills in front of Freeze.
That was intentional? John, how did you manage to do that?
No Bane was going to kill you? Seemed like a safe bet.
No, Lucius would have put safeguards on the EMP to keep you from doing exactly what you did.
Then I guess we both got really lucky. And wouldn't you know it? You nailed it. You already know I like you, Bruce. You better get cracking on getting those other guys to like you too. Because I don't want to have to watch what happens if they don't.
Priska.
Угу, ты скачиваешь Бэтмена. Только у тебя будет доступен этот... Дима, тебе будет доступен только первый эпизод, а остальные эпизоды надо будет докупать сезонный абонемент, чтобы у тебя дополнительные эпизоды были. У тебя только один будет доступен. Это который с загадочником. На всякий говорю, вдруг ты не знал. Ну а так все классно. Качай. Потом купишь. Потом купли этот, его потом купишь или тебе уже купили или что? Наверное, потом куплю, да? Ну, можешь сейчас скидка на абонемент. Он стоит 430 рублей, а так косарь. Он сейчас стоит 430, а так косарь стоит, поэтому... Это... Либо можешь вообще бандл всех сезонов взять, из первого и второго Бэтмена. Это будет у тебя первый сезон Бэтмена и второй. Второй это который я сейчас прохожу. А первый это раньше. Там был еще один, там 5 эпизодов, тоже прикольный. Но я его просто проходил уже, поэтому не взял. Бесплатные наушники беспроводные. Прикольно, прикольно. Купят. Прикольно, прикольно.
Bane loves that beer. I bought some for when I need to talk to him. He's scarier than anybody in Arkham.
Так, все, мы взяли для него попить пиво. Теперь давайте ему отнесем. Этому Бэйну. С Фризом мы уже вроде бы договорились. Харли, ну, вы сами видели. Джон, ну, еще с первого сезона. Бэйн остался. Вообще осталось эпизода чуть-чуть. Сейчас мы где-то стрим 1,5 часа идет. Я думаю. Еще, я думаю, полчасика. Ну, или часика, все. Вот, идем к Бэйну. Инвалид это кто? Какой инвалид? Тут нет никаких инвалидов.
Just thought you looked thirsty.
Please, come.
Whoa.
Riddler, he bombed your building and killed your friend. Someone did that to me. I'd bomb their...
Наклис сидел. Это... Этот Джон Доу, это типа Джокера, но он сейчас еще в игре он еще не Джокер, считается он Джон Доу. Ну, не знаю, будет считаться, не будет, но пока что он не Джокер, он Джон Доу, но вообще основной персонаж на Джокера. У него такие же вот зеленые волосы, такая же белая кожа. Вот, это Джон Доу. И он не инвалид.
As Riddler's friend, I have to know. Are you here for payback? Did you come for revenge? Answer me, or I will break you in half.
Riddler is dead. Any revenge I wanted, I already got.
He did not deserve such an end. But you have a point. In this line of work, one cannot be too careful. Trust has been the hardest thing to find. especially after Riddler's death. Yes, men you can trust. So hard to find.
Угу, получается, Бэйн и Загадочник, они очень хорошо дружили. Понятно.
He was with my crew at the police arsenal.
Bane!
The prisoner he was supposed to be guarding got away. And yet he doesn't have a scratch on him.
This is crazy!
I suspect we have a traitor among us. One begins to smell a rat after Riddler's murder and that prisoner getting away. Loyalty is all that we have. But there can be no trust unless I can believe that you are who you say you are, and that you are really willing to do all that you claim. Only one of you walks out of here. You know me.
Ух ты!
The sooner one of you picks up that
Подраться?
pipe and bashes the other's head, the sooner we get this over.
Офигеть, прикольно.
Prove it.
Да, Бэйн любит драки. Давайте не будем его жестко бить.
You showed him mercy. That was a mistake. Take him somewhere.
Надо было бы быть жестоким.
What's going on?
Ну,
Job we've been getting ready for. It's happening.
Good. I'm ready.
Not so fast, the money bags. You're not in the pact. Not yet. Not till everyone votes. What do you say, boys? Bruce Wayne. In or out?
The aristocrat lacks the backbone to dirty his hands. Out.
There may be more to Wayne than first appeared. He can be trusted. In.
Bruce is strong and smart and handsome, like super handsome. It's nuts, you guys, and... Where was I going with this? Right. I vote in.
Well, aren't you, Mr. Popular? We got a majority, folks. Bruce is in. You've earned a ticket to ride, pal. Make sure that EMP shielding is on those APCs. I don't need any surprises. Time to get that package.
Remember, when we work together, no one can stop us. When we work together, the world can be ours! Let's go!
Somebody grab that thing, it's important. Let's go hit him with the hind!
Так, мне уже дали вторую серебряную ачивку. Сейчас уже конец эпизода будет. Я определяю по призам. Ну, сейчас уже это финальное, наверное, мы сейчас посылку заберем и все. В этом эпизоде больше за Брюса Уэйна. Надеюсь, в третьем эпизоде, в четвертом, там, в пятом будет еще за Бэтмена много чего, потому что за Бэтмена интересно тоже. Нет, за Брюса тоже интересно, ничего не говорю. За Бэтмена тоже надо сюжетную часть. Так, ладно, поехали. Финал. Второй эпизода. Так, ладно, готовим.
EMP primed and ready to go.
Harley.
Yeah, what?
We have almost reached the target vehicle.
Uh-huh.
Now, you are providing our escape.
Waller, on the move with targets. Track this signal. Get your people here now.
Вроде в тусовку после стрима, ну, возможно, зайду.
Now we do this.
Брюса не спалили.
Wait, what in the...
Bruce. Now that we're actually here and it's really happening, I'm feeling some butterflies in my stomach.
We have an obstruction ahead, both lanes. Armored vehicles. Service weapons at the ready. Do not engage.
Now, Wayne, do it!
Давай, давай, включай.
What was that? What the hell is going on?
HQ, do you copy?
My gun, it's fried.
All comms are down.
Move! Carry the torch, Mr. Suit. Stay sharp. Secure the vehicle.
Stay down.
Your place is on the perimeter. You keep...
Yeah.
Freeze! Open...
Качал, качал.
Everyone, stay sharp and keep order. Allow no sudden moves and no talk.
Strike it. Go on. Quickly. You're wondering what's in there. Find out for yourself.
Back off, or I'll shoot.
No! No! No!
Don't.
Break it out!
We don't have time for this. We're not done here, Wayne.
I would not turn my back on you. I'll leave this clean up to you, but hurry. Men, seize the cargo.
Get out of here!
Waller, where are you?
Waller here. Let them have it, Wayne.
What are you talking about?
The package. Let them have it. It's not worth my agents' lives.
You can't be serious. You were supposed to be here.
No! That was my ride! Break out the artillery and disable their vehicles!
Damn it!
We can fix this all later. For now, just move it. Waller out.
I don't want to hurt you, but I will blow your heads off if you make me. Eat concrete! Lights out!
Put out that fire!
On it?
Уж такая здесь перестрелочка.
It's a warrior's death!
Отвлечь Бэйна, отвлечь Харли. Блин, я не знаю, кого отвлекать. Проголосуйте в чате, кого отвлекать, Бэйна или Харли. Вот, сейчас покажу. Вот, Бэйна или Харли. Кого отвлекать? Напишите в чате. Я просто не знаю. Отвлечь Бэйна, отвлечь Харли. Кого лучше будет? Бэйна. Бэйна? Ну, давай Бэйна.
Hey!
А, блин, Марк, ты на стриме? А я думал, один человек на стриме, а вот два. Блин. А я уже это Бэйна. Ладно. Уже отвлекаем Бэйна. Оу. Хех. 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 Хех.
Be careful not to get in my way. Secure the cargo. Harley, need to leave now. Fine. Forget you.
Харли оставили. А если бы... ну да. Там Бэтмена был знак. Ну вот. Получается, оставили Харли, а если мы отвлекли Харли, оставили бы Бэйна. Бэйн бы... Мне кажется, Бэйн бы больше разозлился. Поэтому, да, я тоже, наверное, за вариант отвлечь Бэйна. Просто Харли, она не такая злая, как Бэйн. Бэйн, он может... Ну вот, вы видели, как он Бэйна расколотил в начале. Мне кажется, она вернется в третьем эпизоде.
You did well tonight, Wayne. Better than that yammering harpy.
How could we leave her? We need to get Harley now.
Impossible. She's dead or in jail.
So we break her out.
And if she's dead,
better hope she's not. We have to help her. She'll be expecting us.
We'll get her back, John. I promise.
Great. Let's go. We have to go now. Right now.
we don't have time to waste on her.
But...
That's enough. Save your breath. We have the cargo. Let's get this over with.
Интересно, что за груз? Такой большой.
You'll regret this, Bane.
Forget him. We have a job to do.
Так, ну давайте посмотрим, что за груз.
Open the box. Be quick.
Капсула. Сканем. Все, unlocked. И тело загадочника. Что? Замороженное тело загадочника.
It is sad to see a legend so, but there is no other way. At least now, we finally have everything we need. Riddler will open the path to us, once the thief brings the last piece.
I'll open any path
О.
for the right price.
Женщина-кошка. Я так и знал, что она вернется. Так и знал. Вау. Прикольно. На этом эпизод закончился, да? Да, вихрь. Приз получен. Офигеть. Вы 39,8 игроков оставили Харли злой. И понравилось то, как вы ловко получили ключ фалангу. Она была поражена тем, что вам удалось обнаружить информацию о ее отце. Но так как вы сразились с Бэйном, а не с ней, она чувствует, что ее пренебрегли. Это плохо. Вы 81,1% игроков оставили Гордона встревоженным. Он был удивлен, когда вы его позвали на помощь, несмотря на разногласия между вами. Он обрадовался, потому что вы извинились за его недавнее поведение. Он беспокоится, что Уоллер может раскрыть вашу личность, потому что сказали ему правду. Так, Тиффани Филинг какой-то встревожена. Она удивилась, услышав от вас, что Люциус работал с Бэтменом. Она была рада, когда вы ей предоставили саму решать, верить вам или нет. Вы добились ее доверия. Но она волнуется за вашу безопасность. Вы 99,8 целых. Ого. Ой, что-то я перепутал. 99,8 игроков оставили Уоллер довольной. Ух ты. Она почувствовала облегчение, когда вы сказали, что не считаете ее врагом. Она не одобряет ваше решение позвать Гордона на помощь, а не ее. Поскольку вы согласились сотрудничать с Уоллер во время работы под прикрытием, ваши отношения с ней положительные. 99,8. Вы 39,8%. Вы 39,8% игроков оставили Джона грустным. Он пришел в восторг, когда вы на единичках поклялись никогда не врать. И его очень порадовало насилие по отношению к Вилли, но его сердце разбито, поскольку вы бросили Харли. Вы 33,9% оставили игроков оставили Альфреда в напряженном состоянии. Он одобрил ваше решение быть честным с Тиффани. Он обиделся, когда вы приказали ему разобраться в ситуации с Региной. Блин, я так и подумал, что я неправильно тогда выбрал. Надо было по-другому выбирать. Что? Он почувствовал себя опустошенным после вашего разговора в приемной. Вы уговорили Тиффани отдать фаланговый ключ. Вы уговорили отдать и спрятаться в хранилище. Значит, можно было не уговаривать. Когда вы позвали в арсенал... Кого вы позвали в арсенал? Гордона или Уоллер? Вы обратились к Гордону. Вы откупились от Вилли или допустили разрешение проблемы насильственным способом. Вы 23% игроков. Так, 44% игроков оставили, предложив ему выпить, когда он пошел на вас ножом. Вы применили силу по отношению к Вилли, когда он пошел на вас ножом. Пытались разрешить конфликт с Вилли мирным путем, когда он пошел на Джона с ножом. Обезвредили Вилли, когда он пошел на Джона с ножом. Можно как-то было устроить так, чтобы на Джона он пошел. Прикольно, прикольно. За кем вы последовали в конвое? Минимизировать потери во время нападения на конвой последовали за Бэйном, не мешая ему при каждой возможности. 57,8. Значит, больше все-таки за Бэйна. Вы с Джоном поклялись друг другу к вечной дружбе. Вы 95% игроков приняли предложение Джона. Значит, 5% не приняли. Вот все решения. Получается. И мы прошли второй эпизод. Что скрыто внутри. Мы познакомились с Харли Квинн, с Фризом, с Бэйном, поближе с Джоном. Хотя мы и так уже были близки довольно. И следующий нас ждет... Да, кстати, опять обложка поменялась. Теперь вместо тени у нас вот такие вот. Харли и Фриз. Бэйн, Харли и Фриз. Осталось 3 эпизода. Кстати, прошу заметить, еще 5-й эпизод. Вот за столько времени не скачался. Ему осталось еще гигабайт 800 качаться осталось. Да, кстати, в чем странно, все вот эти эпизоды, они по 4200, по 4300 качались, а именно 5-й почему-то 6 гигабайт. Может быть, там будет какая-то другая концовка. Если там будет несколько концовок, то я буду перепроходить на эти концовки, чтобы все вам показать, полноценную игру. Так, ну, следующий эпизод — это треснутая маска. Эпизод 3. Ну, что сказать, сейчас у нас чат не такой активный, как был на прошлом стриме. В первом эпизоде. Поэтому я думаю, сейчас мы быстренько закончим. Спасибо пользователю MarkFood7 за донат. Это первый донат на канале. Хоть и за 10 рублей, но все-таки спасибо. Ну все, мне больше нечего сказать. Наверное, завтра, если не сегодня, то завтра мы будем проходить 3-й эпизод. Насчет Геншина сразу скажу, не выкладываться видео, потому что у меня там одна проблема случилась насчет того, что я снял больше материала, чем указано. Типа, я вам в прохождении говорил, то, что можно максимум 60 минут, я снял на 65 минут. И поэтому я сейчас решаю эту проблему, но не беспокойтесь, после прохождения Бэтмена я все выложу, я уже снял и следующие части, но пока их не выкладывал. Так что все найс, все нормально. Не СЛД, а СССР. Можно так назвать. Ладно, тогда всем пока. Спасибо за просмотр второго эпизода. Встретимся уже в третьем эпизоде Бэтмена. Так что всем хорошего настроения. Всем пока. Всем удачи.